Are you ready for this weekly Warrior-Preneur Mindset for Success? This Mindset for Success is about setting boundaries in your business. I think that boundaries are incredibly important, and being able to have boundaries for yourself, your relationships with your customers and clients. It relates to taking care of your house, if you will, if you remember that video from January. There are important things that you must do if you really want to have success, and boundaries are one of them. I am really good at boundaries. I know some people aren't. As a matter of fact, if you follow my Facebook page, facebook.com Warrior-Preneur, you will see that I often put a picture up that just has the word no on it. Not K-N-O-W, N-O. Because sometimes a boundary is being able to say no. It might be to yourself. It might be to a client or customer who's putting a demand on you. It's a boundary about what services you provide for the money that was paid. It's a boundary about when you work and when you have time off. And I find that a lot of warriorpreneurs get into this mindset of, oh, well, if the customer needs me, if the customer needs me, if the customer needs me, I'm going to respond to them. And I get some businesses are emergency based and you have to be available, right? I get that. Yet for most of us, we don't work under critical mass, and we can set healthy boundaries. And those healthy boundaries help you have greater success. So for example, if you're a service-based business like I am, one of the boundaries you have to set is that when somebody charges you for you charge somebody for your time, what are the boundaries around how they get that time? I worked with another coach who was telling me that her sessions are an hour, and she's running an hour and 20 to an hour and 30 minutes when she coaches. No. Let me say it again. No. You have to set the boundary, all right? Here's something that's important to me about boundaries, though. If it's important enough for you to have the boundary, you have to be willing to follow through with it. Because if you don't follow through with it, your expectation is that somebody else will follow through with your boundary, and that's not true. So that's probably a whole nother conversation and training session. Maybe I should put that in my content creation and creative program. That might be a good add-on to that self-study program. Being able to understand what it means to follow through with the expectations and boundaries you have is really the key to the success of this mindset. You first have to know what your boundaries are, though. So sit down, grab a journal, start to write them out. Get clear with your services and your packages and what is provided in your package. Write up agreements. Follow through with those agreements. Know that sometimes you have to say no. You know, I have never been asked to speak, keynote, training, that kind of thing, and they have a particular date in mind. If I'm already booked and it's me I want, and I say I'm unavailable on that day, I've always been able to negotiate another day. Kid you not. Always have been able to negotiate another day and still get the fee. Where do you need to set some boundaries so that you have greater success in your business?